عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا إخوة وأخوات في دين الإسلام. كل شيء تمام في هذا اليوم الحمد لله. Well, really, it's the lady right now. It's the nighttime. But yeah, I'm chilling with my beautiful wife, alhamdulillah, and we just wanted to just thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because He's just been like working in our lives. It's just so beautiful, you know. This morning we was just tripping off where we was gonna stay at, you know, because our lease was up in the other spot we was in, and we didn't come across nothing yet. So we just kept our composure though, and just like alhamdulillah through everything, you know, and then Allah opened up the doors for us. We never seen it coming from that direction, you know what I mean?
Man, was it amazing? It was so amazing. Such an amazing day. Assalamu alaikum. We just got married, and so we were so excited to be married that we didn't pay too much attention to moving from the house across the street from the masjid to a new place because we were just so excited. We waited till like the last 2 days until it was like, all right, time to go. And we were looking and looking and looking, and we had a lot of people like contact us, and we were contacting a lot of people, and we went to a house this morning, and she wanted to rent to us. She was so sweet, so sweet. We're gonna have to go back and like hang out with her just because how nice she was. Inshallah. She was so nice. We went to another house today, and we met with the couple, and they took us to this huge house in Atomis, like right next to where his son lives, actually, like super close. We were like, wow, like this is. And we were happy with that. We were going to take that.
We were actually going to take it. Alhamdulillah.
We were so happy.
But on the way to go, view that house or room that we were going to stay in, we met a brother on the light rail, and he ended up giving us salams, and he ended up asking us where we were going. We was like, we're going to go look at a room we're trying to rent. He was like, well, where are you staying at? He was like, we don't staying nowhere right now. He was like, well, you coming with
literally
me?
Literally tonight. Tonight. We knew we were going to go to his Aki's house because we knew we were going to look for a place for us to live as a married couple. It wasn't like we were homeless in the streets, but the way it sounded like, we were like, well, he was like, where are you at? Where are you going? We're like, well, we're going to look for a place right now. We stayed at his house last night, and we moved out this morning, and now we're going to make sure we have another place to stay tonight. And he was like, go ahead, you can finish it.
He was like, man, you coming with me. He was like, I'm going to take you to still go look at the other room that y'all on your way to, but we going to take you to my house. You staying with me tonight, inshallah, and tomorrow you make your decision if you want to rent the room. And it was just like, Allah is the best of planners. That's all I can say, you know, because we tried to make our own little plans that wasn't going nowhere. But you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best. You know, Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
The way it all worked out when the man who we met today on the train on the light rail, when he took us to the Natoma's house, one that we actually really liked, we walked inside and we were looking and we were observing, and one of the things that my husband's really important, he's very precise about is he doesn't want me to be around a bunch of haram. I think I was telling you guys earlier when we were at after the Masjid Anwar conference, when we were eating our French fries and stuff, I was saying that you wanted me to have more like Muslima sisters, like more sisters, because if I'm surrounded by women that believe in Allah, then I'm gonna continue to practice and believe in Allah. And so when we were in the Natoma's house, even though we really liked it and we really enjoyed the people, there was a lot of things that didn't fit with us. They ate pork and they smoked cigarettes, and those things alone, even though they're not huge deals because we don't smoke cigarettes and we don't eat pork, it's still in our environment. And if something's haram once, it's haram all the way through. So, and they were really nice people. We should probably go visit them too because they were hella cool, hella nice. They were like, it's yours, you can come here, and we were happy. But this family that we encountered tonight.
MashaAllah, man, brother Chowdhury, man, may Allah give him the highest levels of paradise, you know. He took me to the masjid with him to pray Salat Aisha, alhamdulillah, and man, it's just beautiful. The brother fed us and everything, man. He was like, don't worry about nothing, man. Just make yourself at home. Don't be shy. Don't be nervous. You like family. You my Muslim brother. You know, this brother never knew me from a can of paint or my wife. He just saw us on the light rail and seen that we were in our Islamic attire. you know, and he was just like, these Muslim people, these my fam, you know, and we just, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
I
It's a
love
beautiful
Islam for
situation.
that reason. I love Islam for that reason.
Alhamdulillah.
We that was just so beautiful. He was so beautiful. He's reading the Quran and was it the Quran? Or he was just reading the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was reading like some hadiths or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He said he was practicing for a talk he had to do at a friend's house. He's over there right now, alhamdulillah. We just dropped him off. And so now we're back here doing this video to share with you guys, you know, just to remind you, like, you know, always keep your yaqeen and your faith in Allah, you know, and always stay making your du'as, your salat, your dhikr, tahajjud, any remembrance of Allah that you can do. Because if your focus is on pleasing Allah and making all of your ibadah, you know, and you be a slave to Allah, then He'll make the world a slave to you. But if you focus on dunya and chasing money, He's gonna make you focus on that so hard that you forget about Him. And you know, so we gotta stay constantly in the remembrance of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, so that He can open those doors for us. You know, because He has power over all things. Allahu kulli shay'in qadir. You know, so we want to always give everything to Him and focus on Him. Inshallah, everything will be cool. I mean, I'm starting to see it more and more each day. You know, my iman is increasing strongly, heavily, and may Allah allow every moment to stay on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, inshallah ta'ala.
one of the things that was beautiful, by the way.
Alhamdulillah.
Beautiful. One of the things that you know, I want to share with the world, and hopefully somebody somewhere gains some type of insight, is when we were looking at the first house in Atomis, you know, we could have been completely absorbed. They had a humongous, huge backyard for entertaining. They had a garage with a big screen TV and hella chairs and hella like
all the cable channels.
I mean,
and all of that
sport. They had a
PS3 room.
They had a whole what's it called, game room. We had our own privacy. Like there's so many beautiful things. Like there's so many places to entertain and so many places to enjoy dunya. And if we were focused on the dunya, we would have stayed there. We would have totally been hella happy. We would have been hella juiced. We would have been straight. But this brother swooped us up, and you know, I followed my husband's lead, and my husband was just completely the entire time just alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, alhamdulillah. He texted me, it was like, make dua right now, keep Allah in mind, because it was such a profound moment. He blames it he blames it on tahajjud. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, since we've been married, we've been waking up for tahajjud every single day. Tomorrow.
Don't be telling everybody our good deeds. We're supposed to
sorry,
keep that talk. Stop
I'm
all
sorry.
It's
The
all
point
good.
is, I talk highly about my husband. The point is that if you don't know what tahajjud is, it's a prayer before Fajr. You wake up for 35, I'm not sure, whatever time, and you make du'as, and you follow the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you follow his ways. And my husband taught me that it's 11 rakahs, like that you make in the morning. It's also the time to tahajjud. It's also the time where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes down from his throne.
From the arch stone to the lowest heavens, and then he answers all of the du'as.
So,
for the people that woke, when everybody else sleep, Allah comes down, to grant those special du'as to the the avid worshipers that's up, worshiping them. So, gotta take advantage of that. We need everything that we could get from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially when we live in a world where it's so easy to be susceptible to sin and fit in this dunya, especially in America, and being raised around it and intrigued by it because that's all you knew for your whole life. But now that you practicing something new and implementing new things into your life, it's time to switch it up and rock for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's just a blessing to be Muslim, and I'm grateful to have a beautiful wife and to be on my deen, and I pray that Allah keeps us all on a steadfast, straight path, inshallah ta'ala. Anything you want to add, babe?
Yeah, just focusing on our iman and focusing on just our religion was such a big deal. It's so big. Like the Muslim men, this Muslim family, like like you said, they didn't know us from a can of paint. They had no idea about us, but they invited us into our home. And there was not a stranger that I've ever met that's ever done that for
Me
us.
either.
No,
Like, that was
ever.
just like, whoa, alhamdulillah.
And his whole purpose was just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He just wanted to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The man doesn't even ride the train. I asked him, "Where are you going?" Well, why did you get on the train today? Like, why did we meet? And his wife said he just likes to ride the train. Like,
He was on the train because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him there so he can meet us, alhamdulillah, and open up doors. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he's like the puzzle, like the creator of the puzzle. Like when you put all of the pieces together, he knows exactly where every piece goes.
Perfect.
It's not like when we try to build a puzzle and we like, nah, that one don't go there. Nah, that one don't go there. That one don't go, that one goes there. Nah, he is all fit together. You know what I mean? So
It's perfect. So
it's a perfect.
all I have to say is subhanallah.
Subhanallah wa alhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah akbar.
Well done.
Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, mashallah, mashallah.